screen. That's not good. Oh no. Well, it's showing, but it's not showing for me. Okay. Weird, but we'll go with it. That's crazy. All right. Sola, hello. How are you? What's up? What is going on? Good, and you? Well, Sola, we are having a good time. That is what I'll say. I don't know why, but my camera, at least the one that I usually look at so I can see me, it's not showing me to me. I don't know why, but yeah, that's besides that, we're having a good time. And that's about it. Not much else. Rose all black, pretty much everything except for my socks and shoes. Yes. Rose fire. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yes, Sola, you were first tonight. Congratulations. Very impressive. What's going on, you two? Ugh. Today, though, Rose, you're lost in your mind. Why are you lost in your mind? Like, granted, I've been there in my mind too. But what is making you lost? What's going on? I remember when I lost my mind. J.I., can I be your tennis coach? You probably don't want me as your tennis coach, dude. Just because I'm not a actual coaching professional. But if you got tennis equipment questions, I got you, dude. That I can help with typically. Rose, you had a crazy experience today. So it's been a long time since you had donuts. So your sister got you one along with iced coffee, and you know you shouldn't be drinking coffee on empty stomach, but you did anyways and went to wash the dishes. It was an intense adrenaline rush you've had in a while. It didn't feel good. It was definitely overstimulating. Anyways, that was my day. How was yours and what'd you do? Tell me from the moment you woke up. I'm all ears. Rose, you're in for probably for a more boring story than that. But basically since I woke up, I didn't really do much. I just kind of hung around the house all day, didn't leave. Uh, yeah, I didn't really leave. I didn't really do too much. I just kind of like hung around. I got on a phone call with someone that was a professional touring Broadway actress, so I got to talk with her, ask her a couple of questions, which was very cool, and I was very glad to do. And then after that, I basically just kind of hung around here. Didn't do too much else. Just was at home. That's it. Nothing too crazy. The Czech tennis guy answered you that it could be a good idea to have person 100 and person 100D and to switch between of them when you feel tired of 100D and chill with 100, but I respect your vision. Cool, dude. Yeah. Getting different opinions is always a good idea. As long as you feel comfortable with whatever you end up choosing, more power to you. Rose, I should have called you if I was free and doing nothing. Rose, I looked on Instagram. You never messaged me. You said you had, but if you did, it never went through or anything. Rose, you did. Check if something is wrong because you do have all your DMs off. Okay. Jose, what do I have over there? Speed MP. Yeah, I have this one, which is the Speed MP Legend, which is the new Speed MP, and then I have the old Speed MP from 2024. So I got these two together. I like this one so much better. The boron just makes it so much more stable and solid and more of a solid racket feel to me. It's so much nicer. That one just felt flimsy and uncontrollable at times. Rose, you wrote such a poetic DM. I cannot let it go to waste. I hope it didn't go to waste. Yeah, I checked with I checked with all the requests or like the message requests or anything, but it just wasn't there. So and I play with the 100D, right? Yeah, I play with the 100D. So I have that one. This speed and the other speed, those are just demos that I have out because I made videos on them. But yeah, I typically play with the 100D or the Slinko Blackout 300 V2, whichever one. What's up, Daniel? How we doing? William, what's up? Oh, I did. Jose, I did get a new racket recently to play with though. I got this. I got the Slinko Whiteout 18 by 20. So this one will be interesting to figure out how I want to do this. Need to figure out what I want to put in this. I'm thinking Mach 10, just because it's an 18 by 20, but I haven't decided yet. William, you haven't touched your tennis racket for 2 weeks? That's fair, dude. That is completely fair. Haven't you been sick too, William? Isn't that why? Wait a minute, is that the Speed Legend 2025? Yes, that is the Speed Legend 2025 back there behind me. Jose, that's nice. You played with the Head Microdrill Radical 2007 18 by 20. Nice, Jose. Very cool. You can see why you maybe wanting to switch, since that is quite the almost a 2-decade-old racket now. Almost. We'll see. But William or Jose, what string do you guys think I should put in this? Because I have what Solinko string Do you guys think I should put in this? Because actually, I have almost every single Slinko polyester. So which one do you guys think I should put in there? Blue, take the toupee off. It's not a toupee, dude. And you know that. You've been here long enough. Bought them in 2010. Played not too much at all over the years. Nice, Jose. Very cool. William, you will push your speed legend MP in school later. Nice, sounds good. Rose, you just followed me. Let's see if that'll make it go through. It might, Rose. I will check after the stream. Daniel, Brody, you need advice for game night. Organizer, it's about 15 people. What are you thinking? William, Hypermock, Brain Dead. See, the thing is, like, I don't know. I don't want to put a hybrid in here because it's an 18 by 20, personally. So, think of the, just think of a full bed of something. But I appreciate the suggestion, William. I've played with the Hypermock hybrid before. It was fine. I don't think it gelled well with me, but I could see how it could. So I'm not entirely sure. I just don't have an extra pack of that. Delia, hi. Jose, you don't know too much about Slinko strings, you just play with ALU power or 4G. Gotcha, Jose. All good. Which do you like better, 4G or ALU power? Daniel, do you wear a white polo and beige trousers or a floral black button down with jeans? What color jeans, Daniel? Like, are you thinking of doing a dark wash that's blue? Are you thinking of doing like black jeans? What are we thinking about those? Steve, what white racket you got there, broads? Signals power but subtlety. Yeah. Daniel says I think I'm kind of leaning towards the floral black button down with jeans, but I'm not entirely sure because I don't know what the actual floral design is, especially since I haven't seen it, but I probably would lean towards that. But that's me though. Why not 18 by 20? Why do you say ew? Rose, of course, check whenever you can. Turn your DMs on for a short while. If it hasn't gone through, you can try DMing me. Sounds good, Rose. Delia, I'm good. How are you doing? Hey, Delia. Angel said hi. Back. She misses you too. William, confidential 17 gauge. Okay. I know I have confidential. I don't know if I have 17 gauge, but I do have confidential. I could probably put that in there. Yeah, my small two. Steve, never liked 18 by 20 string pattern. Absolutely zero spin. Yeah, that's the whole point. You're not supposed to have spin from this. You're just supposed to get control. That's exactly why. Black jeans, yeah, nice. Skipper. I don't follow Bitcoin. I don't have any of it, so couldn't tell you. So you prefer 4G? That's more predictable for you. That's fair. 4G is one of the most control-oriented strings I have ever hit with in my entire life. Like, if you want nothing but help with control, 4G is the string for you. Sorry I didn't show up last night. You had a rough night. It's all good, Delia. I appreciate you being here, but you don't have to be here. Daniel, will try that, bro. Thank you. My post result in school. Nice. Let me know what you let me know what you think. Yeah, all right. Yeah, she's still sick. Eh. That tells me Bros is a flat ball hit, like Jessica Pagula. I would say that overall I tend to hit more flat, yes, but just depends on what the situation calls for, with like what ball I've been given. But overall, I would say tend to be fairly flat. Yeah, it's cold. Too bad I need someone to talk to. Daniel, plus if you go the all black route, you could, if you have just like a very plain black watch, or if you have or if you have a silver watch and you have a belt with a silver like buckle, then you can just match that too, and then the floral pattern on the shirt is just there already. It's just an extra element to it. Steve, did I know that Eddie Bauer, the company, is going out of business? Eddie Bauer's going out of business? How? And when? William, you hit very loopy and spinny. So you playing just like Nadal out there, William? Is it horrible? Why's your day horrible? Steve, they're declaring bankruptcy and are gonna have a massive sale on their outerwear. Jeez, that's crazy. Why are they going out of business? Yeah, your day was horrible. What happened? Oh, no. Yes, Country Miles worse. S, it's not a competition, dude. Michael, what happened to Eminem? Like, actually? Because I did not hear anything about that. I know Slim Shady died, but I didn't know Eminem did. Damn, right, I did not understand what you meant with the belt. I was just saying that if you have a belt and like the actual belt buckle is silver, if you have a silver watch, then you also have things that are matching to go along with it. Since you're doing the all black, if you do the all black fit. Sally, hello. Steve, been having zero profits for years, bro. That's crazy, Steve. I did not know that. Best. Crazy. They haven't released details. Oh yeah, Eddie Bauer are closing all stores in North America, bro. So they're basically. So they're basically doing. What is it? So they're kind of doing what Fila did, to where like they're closing all of the U.S. stores, but they're gonna stay outside. But they're gonna stay alive outside the U.S. Is that what they're doing? Eminem's alive. All right, Sally. Janito, what's up, buddy? And Bauer, Janito, best friend also. This guy used to spend for something she did and was said. I should trust it. Oh, that's crazy. Steve Eminem ain't dead. Yeah, I feel like there would be a lot more. There would be a lot more uproar if Eminem was dead. Blue, I was not talking about that. Yeah, this silver jewelry, black belt buckle, nice, Daniel. So guy wants to buy your car this weekend. You have to get rid of it. You don't have a choice, but that's your car. Why does he want to? Did you say your car was for sale, Janito? You have like 15 belt buckles. You collect them. Nice. Why didn't you do that? It's me, I guess. Blue. I'm built like a Hufflepuff. What does that even mean, dude? ILY, good for you. Live. That's so messed up, but he shows true colors. No, who to avoid now? YouTube legend? Who? Leaving, I'm sorry, right? You can't help people. Delia, it's all good. Take some time. Be alone. It's all good. Sold your Audi, Gia? Yeah, since you bought the Tacoma to replace the car, you have to get rid of the car going to Cotton. Yep. Yeah, I hope your day gets better and the situation improves. Sing. Bye, country. Rose, you wrote a whole 30-page essay about things you wanted to say, but now your mind's completely blank. You're here thinking how to steal my outfit. That's crazy. Do you want Angel? Yeah. Hi, Rose. Blue, Country Girl is like 13, right? Yeah, you didn't actually write that. It was all piled up in my mind though. Janito, you just saw his profile picture. You pretending like I stuttered. Did I stutter? If you actually wrote it down, a lot of trees would be cut down in order to make enough paper. Rose, that's crazy. It's Angel 2, Delia. Where is Angel? Where is it? She's sick. Same day, me too, Daniel. She's sick. 60, she's sick. Crazy. Jinx. Oh no! Steve got jinxed. Rose, you're an overthinker. What can you say? Hey, I am too. Depending upon what it is, so I get it. I do think Blue. I probably think way too much than I should. There's been amazing. Look at that bed, not a thinker bed. How does my bed have anything to do with how I think? damn it. Thank you, Daniel. Share some of your thoughts. Being so nice. John, what's up? How we doing? Delia, what's up? Steve Brody, please tell me you're not a Turner grip kind of guy. I am not a Turner grip kind of guy, bro. I have used it before. I personally don't care for it. It's not my favorite at all. Rose, they usually say a messy bed means a messy mind. I've never heard that, Rose. There's the Stray Kids reference. Steve, good. Dude, sup? What's up, David? Rose, your bed has never been organized. That's fair. Mine hasn't either. Ninja, am I trans? No, but I am a lesbian. David Brody, is that the head speed? What? This is not. These two are, but this is not. You got it the second time though. You got it the second time though with the Solinko whiteout. Thought you wouldn't get boy. You belong here. Delia. What do you mean you don't belong here? Rose, I'm a lesbian? Yeah, Rose, I like woman. John, what's my favorite hobby? It's probably either tennis or theater. Probably those two. Dude, suffering justice every racket ever in your room. Well, those speeds are demos, David. Like, those have to go back. Yeah, it sucks that this is happening. It's not easy being normal, is it? Sup, folks? Bill? I don't think anyone in here is normal. What you talking about? Guys, you're jumping in a shower. Hold up. Delia, you feel... Delia? We all feel that. We all feel that way at times. You're not alone. We got you. Even if you feel pathetic, we can do our best to help. Tori, favorite Lady Gaga song? Die with a Smile featuring Bruno Mars. Oh no, Jimmy is here. I'm leaving in like an hour maybe. Steve, if you could donate any pair of shoes to go right now, which two would it be, bro? Bro, what? If I could donate any pair of shoes, which two would it be? I don't know. Actually, I have one I'm looking at right now. One of them would be a pair of Vans that I have that are a size much too small. And after that, it would be... I don't know what else. I'll just say those Vans for now. I don't know. Yeah, you felt that way for many, many years. Not recently have I found a new perspective on life for yourself. Word from the wise, the sooner you can be proud of yourself, the better for your own sake. What's my favorite holiday? Rose, I don't think I have a favorite holiday. They all just kind of like blend together. I'm like, oh yeah, that's happening. And next. That's about it. I don't really like think about him too much. Angel, what's up? How we doing? Angel, Angel, Angel. Hello, Bay. What's up? Hi guys. Daniel. John, you're trying to start dragon puppeteering. Can I help you with some design ideas? What is dragon puppeteering? Missed all of y'all. 5 p.m. Oakland, California. Nice. King, hello. Hello. From the US. What's up? What's my favorite song? Terry? Terry, right now, I would say my favorite song is by the Bee Gees. It is called Love So Right. That would say is my favorite song currently. How do you feel? Everyone missed you, Angel. What? Jose, since you were a kid, you felt those worlds of Matrix, but you couldn't explain how. For years of knowledge and facts period, people said to me, it was a conspiracy. Now they believe you. Interesting. Very interesting, Jose. Terry, I do not listen to basketball, no. Still saying I know what's wrong with me. I don't have any favorite days. You're 16 years old and life goes on. There you go. Angel, is that true? Is what true? What Bill said? Or that I don't have a favorite holiday? I don't have any favorite days. Hope you feel better. Thank you. That makes sense. So just calm down. King, hello from Canada. Hello from the US. Lol. Ocean Man. Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. Ocean Man's hilarious. It's extremely emotional. I cried. Bay's favorite song is Mariah Carey, Melt Away, 1995. Nice. Ocean Man. Ocean Man. Chat's slacking. Double tap. By the way, Bill, I tried to remedy. Didn't taste all that good. Daniel knows what Bill said. No. You were mentioned quite a lot before you got here, Angel, just because Delia, Daniel, Steve, Janito, they were all asking where you were. And so we were all just talking about that. They're like, we all miss Angel. I was like, I do too. I wonder where she's been. And then Daniel said, you've been sick. And we're all like, you didn't try them all together, did you? You need to add Ocean Man to your playlist. Let's rock Ireland. Yes. Ooh, oh, you guys. Rose, you gotta listen to your favorite song later. You have a different favorite every day. Today it's been a Coldplay. A Coldplay? Who's that by? John, dragon puppets are when someone cuts cardboard into a shape of dragon head and design it cute looking or cool looking or scary looking. Interesting, John. What is the dragon puppet for? Like, are you making it for something specific or just so that you have a dragon puppet? So too, you wasn't meant to take them all in one place, in one go. Well, I didn't know that. Jared still work there. Who's Jared? Got school tomorrow. You're so scared. Why? It's by the kid, Leroy. Is that a song you know of it? Ah! Whoops. Very nice. Can't help it anyway. Mm-hmm. A lot of content creators on YouTube use dragon puppets. Do you think that's what their purpose is? Interesting. I've never heard of them, John, but very cool. Well, my bad. I should have said, in your defense, concentration isn't your strength. Alright, bro. Is your heating broke? Because I've still got your coat on. No, my heating has not broke. It's just cold. So that is why the coat is still on. Because I'm also wearing a sweatshirt too. It's okay, Bill. Yeah, really looking for damage in the racket. He just bashed up. Yeah, I was. Yeah, your best friend lied about something she did. So it was me, and they said they were going to talk to me. I might get. Hey Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Yeah, just tell them it wasn't you. Ask if they have any proof other than an accusation. So you're convinced they're made for each other? Why is that, Bill? Sorry, dude. Go to. We'll just do what Janito said. It was bad too. Yeah, I'm convinced Bill's laying down, smiling his phone. Look that popular again. What? Don't walk, run. Just feel ready. Oz, you make that bed. What if you got lucky on the way home and pulled? Bro, what? That ain't happening. I don't leave my house unless I'm going to work, basically, or to rehearsal, and that's it. Did you check out Big Man Stuff? Gnarly Group of Cats on those two albums? I think I checked out one of their songs, right? I don't remember what it was, but I think I started listening to a little bit of it. But I don't think I listened too long. Yeah, hi Ryan. You just have to go through your nightly routine. You'll be back. Sounds good, Ben. Damn, I stay up late almost every day. See, don't walk, run. Ben. I am. Shower dudes. Nice, David. Right, give us your best hits. Delia, what time am I ending tonight? I don't know. You'll be back. That was a fast shower. Don't run, fly. Sharia, what's up, buddy? Okay, man. Angie, you nap, then go back to bed after. Oz, you might meet a nice lady at rehearsals. Well, Oz, if I do meet a nice lady at rehearsals, ain't none of them coming here because it's over 40 minutes away from where we're rehearsing and from where they would all live, so that ain't happening. I think I'm good. Drink Red Bull Rose gives you wings. David, dude, your ASIC shoes came in today. You should take a. Daniel, bro, it's biphasic sleep. David, which ASICs did you get? Oh, yeah. Why walk when you could run? Ride one when you could drive. Why drive when you could sail? Why sail when you could fly? Don't fly, float. Bill, what country are you in? Rose need to know. I'd rather book a boat so I can. What? I'll be back. Gotta find your cat. She's up in Canada, Bill. For real, David. Sure, the things are worth it. Oz, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Sure, they'll think you're worth it. I don't know about that one. Don't whip, bro. Yeah, don't whip me. What's up, Cody? How we doing? James, hi, Angel. What's up? Wonder if Ian's all right. Didn't hear back from Aaron the other night. Yeah, I don't know. I hope Ian is all right. Daniel, welcome, Cody. Fireworks actually exist, and they're magnificent. Well, Bill, you can keep those to yourself and not use them on me. Derek, what's up, dude? Dude, bro, I got the A6 Gel 1130, which is like more of a lifestyle fashion shoe that's kind of trendy these days, bro. And that's why I had no clue what it was when I read 1130. Nice. How much did you pay for it? Cody, good, Brody. How are you doing tonight? Cody, we're doing good. We're doing okay. That's about it. Not much else. How are you? Well, you already said how you're doing. My bad. No crazy tech them like the resolution record FF blast. Gotcha. And yeah, you live in Canada. It's gonna be a long drive. You're drinking a pink Red Bull right now, Delia? Girl, why are you drinking a Red Bull right now? That's crazy. Dang, Ben was here. I missed it. He'll be back, Daniel. He always shows back up. They'd be like, yeah, so many choices for tennis shoes. Like you might go crazy and grab Diodoras or even Wilsons. Wilsons are made by Salomon, so they're ridiculously durable. Apparently, dude, so many choices for tennis shoes. Yeah, there's a lot of choices. David, as you also have seen from all of the shoes that I have, there's a lot of choices. It'll be running from me with the Roser unless I stop for a bathroom break or a milkshake. Wait a minute. One of Bill's weaknesses is milkshakes. Right. Dave, it sounds like something I would have written 4 days ago. Oh, hey, David. Don't whip him. Be his driver instead. 30. And that was what was in my fridge in your room. You didn't want to go to the kitchen. Thirsty. Okay. All right. So have I learned any lines/songs yet? Have I got a copy of the script yet? Yes. So last night we had our first rehearsal, Oz, and we were basically just reading through the script. We didn't get to finish all of it in the time that we had, but I have the entire script. I have all the songs. So now it's just working on them. I will be starting to work on them with my vocal teacher and my vocal coach starting next week. And yeah, we will be going from there. When we were reading through the songs and the show last night, I what my both of my songs or like most all of my songs came up, and so as I was doing them, my voice completely cracked when I was trying to do some of the higher notes, and everyone just started laughing. I was like, "Yep, there it is. All right, what a way to start this off." But we will have it all set and ready by the time the performance is showing up. Dude, yeah, dude. Like even just sticking with Nike and Adidas, you could spend lots of money and time experimenting. Very true. So, Bill, you love milkshakes, man. Chocolate chip mint milkshake. Okay. Cody, I do not play 2K. I've never played 2K. Oh yeah, who you playing, bros? Bill, I'm playing the villain. His name is Hans. Ryan, Brody, can we talk about your ceiling tiles? What do you want to talk about? What's up? Angel, what are you tonight? Wait, oh, no, let it go. What kind of stuff do I sing? Ryan, mainly, if I'm going to sing, it's mainly like Broadway and stuff like that, just because that's usually what I sing for theater. But yeah, that's mainly it. What do you, I can talk about the divorce. Where do you stand? 'Cause, 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 Bro, you have a feeling you will learn quickly. Thank you, Daniel. I hope so. What should you get out tonight? I don't like chocolate. That's fair, Delia. Brody's very villainy and sleeps kind of late. Angel, how am I very villainy? Just because I'm wearing all black clothes right now? Do you play tennis, Brody? Yes, Cody, I do. Boy, I need to tell you something. What's up, Em? The two both of the Netherlandites are here now. Bill, have I ever seen Frozen? Yes, I have seen Frozen. Many a times. Me, divorce. About it, you're not religious. What made you think of that, Bill? Dude, bro, today at work, we took down so many ceiling tiles, put them away, dude. Reuse after? Dude, that's crazy. See, Jim. Daniel. Those exact ones with the sheet metal membranes. Alright, interesting. What do you think about blue cars? I'll pull through for y'all for real. This is I've been talking about a show. It's absolutely adorable. Oh, I did not know I did. Alright, cool. Oz, I don't know why. I always think you're in a basement. Are you low down or on the top of the house? No, Oz, your your first instinct is correct. Yes. So, your thoughts on Jack Draper? What about Jack Draper? He's pretty cool. What about him? Gotcha, Angel. Bill McBrody and emo or something. Gotcha, Angel. Glasses look cool, but something cartoon will wear. I can see it. That's what Daniel said. Wait, how are all 11 of your brothers? Angel. Vector! See, the thing is, one of my friends that I told about my role, she doesn't know I wear these, but she absolutely loves Vector just because she thinks she's hilarious. So when I was telling her about the role, she asked me, what did I get? And no, she asked me, did I get the part? And I sent her the image and meme of Vector going, oh yeah, with it, with his pelvis thrusted. And I was like, yes, I did. She's like, that's hilarious. Congratulations. Angel, like something from Powerpuff Girls or Vector? What, you think, Angel, are you calling me Mojo Jojo? Because that is a little insensitive. Watch Lord of the Rings at the cinema with an emo. It was very nostalgic. All right, Bill. Yeah, you did, especially because you got the character you wanted. Cool. Did not know. Used to be an emo kid. Jeez, Angel. You need to know my opinion on him. You're not a tennis expert. I mean, he's good. I like Jack Draper. I did not know that. Yeah, it was an era. Emos are kind of strange. You just don't like music. But they kind of do look like cartoon villain. No cap. Hey. I guess I just look villainish. It's definitely the beard, too. You're the biggest MySpace emo. Oh, darn it. You had MySpace? Yes, I'm calling you Mojo Jojo. Bring back the Blackberry. You might or might not have a crush on Jack and might or might not see him play. You just can't get into it. Like, I'm not just into tennis like that, but you're trying, okay? I didn't, but I knew people that did. It was a wild time. Why do you think he's good? Brody, lecture me. Well, he has been able to get very far in a lot of the big tournaments that tennis has throughout the years. He's also left-handed, which you don't really see happen much more, or like it's not as common. So he has that advantage going for him. But he's been in the
He's been the number 4th best ranked tennis player in the world for men before. So like he's been almost the best tennis player in the world at one time based off of tennis's scoring system. So that is why. The man can play and he's a very good player as well. It's definitely cooking glass. I'm so glad that guy after you broke your phone. It really was. None, Bill. So guys, but you're gonna head to bed. Don't feel the best right now. It's all good, Angel. Hope you get well soon. Thanks for stopping by. Angel. Night, Daniel. Bye, Angel. Get well soon. Angel, good night. Love you. Rose, what do you look for in a man? Yes, yeah, he's top 5 in ATP singles. I don't know what that means. Certain singles and doubles, and what is ATP? So ATP is basically the men's professional tennis. Like that's what they call men's professional tennis is the ATP. So being in the top 5 in singles is much more like highly sought after than being in the doubles, because in singles it's just you playing. When doubles you have a partner and it is very different. But if you're one of the top players in singles, like you are one of the best tennis players. You are one of the most, I don't know how to describe this good. If you're in the top, if you're ranked within, I would say the top 10, you are within the top 10 best tennis players of not only the men's tour, but some people would argue you are within the top 10 best tennis players in the world at that current moment. Both including male and female. Doubles, it can be a bit different just because you have a partner with you, so there's different guys that can do that. It plays a little differently, but most of the time the big names are coming out of the singles side of the ATP, and Jack cracking the top 5 is something that not very many people ever do in their entire career. So he's very, very talented for that. Tori, what's going on here? Not much, Tori. As you know. Fine. Save your life before, so you're here. You find that funny, Lord Farquaad? Who's Lord Farquaad? Me? Alright, been a long time. You're doing well. Zach! No! What's your actual name? Oh no! Oh! Oh! Well, you said Genki desu ka, so Genki desu. Oh! No! Why am I blanking right now? Kenta, right? Right? Come with that. No, what's up? What's up, buddy? How have you been? It has been a long time. Good to see you again, Marcos. How we doing? So bright, honestly. For what, Delia? You're fine. Bill, no, I did not. Kinza, how are you? What's going on? Welcome back. Rose, it's been a different stage in your life, but at this point, just someone who's calm, who you can have a good conversation with and go on picnics with. Very nice. Ben, you're back. Welcome back. Good. OMG, that's so impressive. Do you think you're going to go? You have something in the morning. Good night, everyone. Good night, Daniel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great night. He's hot and talented. A win. Yeah. Did I get the part? Yes, I did, Kinza. I got the exact part that I wanted. I found out Monday night. Thank you for asking.
Tennis hurts your ankles just to watch. That's fair, Ryan. Tennis can be a lot. Yes, you. Okay, Julia. Hello. Everybody have fun in practice. Thank you, Daniel. Bill, I've never been on a picnic. Did I actually cure more hunger? No, I did not. I do pick apart. Am I in favor of 2 serves or not? Because apparently people want a new rule where you can only do 1. No, I'm in favor of 2 serves. Because I'm sure Brody is a good person. So yo, man. Yeah, but it's only for 3 days. No, you forgot my name. Gosh, darn it. I'm sorry. Moosh, what's up? My name is Brody. Truly is. Hi. Call you or Firepot. You have a problem? That's fine. That's not the worst thing someone has called me. Intense becoming more like financial as in revolving more around money and less around the game. The amount of different tournaments is too much. Their schedules are insane. Yeah, welcome to the world of professional tennis. It's a lot. Damn, Burris. No, I didn't. Wow, congratulations. Thank you, Keenza. I appreciate it. I missed you again. Did my research. Nice. Good night, love y'all. Good night, Delia. Keenza, what's the name of the play in my character? Keenza, the name of the play is Frozen, and I am playing. His name is Hans, so I'm playing the villain in the story. And you got the part. Awesome. You're officially a villain. Yep. Good idea. Hope things go well. 2 things I need rescuing from too. What? Is it a Broadway play? Keenza is not for. It is not for actual Broadway, but it is the Broadway. It is the Broadway version of the musical. I'm just not performing it in New York or anything. I'm trying to set you up here, bro. You just roll with it. I've also never been on picnics. It's something you really want to do, finally. Very nice, Rose. Fan, hello. Also, Akras was playing this tournament here, but he's not fit, unfortunately. It would have been really cool to see him play. Yeah. Alcaraz, if you can watch him, he seems like really fun to see. So, villain must be interesting. So far, it is, Keenza. We'll see how it goes, though. Posters, Pirates. Bill, that was a lot of alliteration right there. Keenza, where's it happening? It's happening. It's happening in Ohio. So I have to travel to a different state. I have to travel to Ohio from Indiana to do it. But it's close enough to where it's worth the drive. Wyatt, you have a dentist appointment tomorrow? Good luck. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Will it be on YouTube? I do not believe so. I don't think we're allowed to do anything with that on YouTube. What's alliteration? Bill, alliteration is how you said. Where did it go? Is how you said puppies, picnic, posters, pirates, and puppets all back to back. Use the same P sound, one back to back, one after the other, in a sentence. Do you have any first tennis game tips? Do you just sit there and turn your head every second, or what? The squeaking shoe sound aggravates you. Well, if the venue is outside, it's probably going to be very hot. So, if you can get like a fan or something to help cool you off, like one of the electric fans that is very quiet that you can hold in your hand, I would probably get one of those, or get like a hat or something. Try and keep the sun out of your eyes, because depending upon where you sit in the stadium, determines how much you're gonna have to move your neck to actually watch the point. Because like if you're sitting If you're sitting directly behind one of the players, it's indoors, perfect. If you're sitting directly behind one of the players, you can just watch the match from like straight ahead, you're great. If you're on one of the sides of the courts, you're going to be moving your head back and forth like this every time to watch the point at all. So you have to just kind of be mindful of where you're sitting, and then that's about it. Also, really cannot cheer you really cannot cheer like during the point. You cannot make a sound during their point. As soon as the point ends, you can cheer, clap, do whatever. Right in the middle of it, you're pretty much not allowed to talk or do anything. Keen's are great. You must be excited. Wish you all the best. Thank you, Keenza. I appreciate it. In which month will it be happening? It'll be happening in May, Keenza. It's indoors. Gex, what's up? How we doing? It's nothing major. Don't do that. Okay, true or false? If you're below 4.0 player, you should probably stick to multi-strings. False. Dependent upon the situation, polyester will be more beneficial than multi-filament. Ben, you had more paperwork to do today, highlighting 3 papers, reading all of them, and collecting things on another, and cleaning up the last one. Nice, Ben. Are you officially done then, or are they still going to throw you with some more? Let's play for 17 fresh hockey teams, right? Isn't that amazing? Ditch she now. But how do you know which side he's going to be playing at? They change sides after every few games. So, like, they will start the match, they'll play one game. After that, they will switch sides. And then every 2 games they play after that, they will switch again. So, if you're on. So, you almost always have the chance to be on Jack's side at least half of the match. If you sit right behind the players. Usab, hello, sir. How we doing? Rose never played hockey in my life. Fair. Hey, Rose. Beeswax is Bill. Don't you know you have to be a statue? You do have to be a statue. Int true? Nah. Rose doesn't know this. Awesome, all best. Thanks, Keenza. Don't come around Dayton, Ohio. You heard there's people looking for you there. Who is looking for me? Int. And why specifically Dayton, Ohio? Oh, lie to Brody. Oh. You went to the store today and heard someone talking about jumping me? That's crazy. And what do you wear to a tennis match? Just normal clothes, or you don't know? You tend to overdress. You can wear normal clothes since it's inside. It's up to you. But you honestly can just wear like a t-shirt or anything, or if you just wear anything that's like Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Asics, any of those brands, you'll be fine. Just if you have like a Nike sweatshirt or something, it's up to you. It's not like just bending the truth. Got a question for Bill. When do we get another baking live stream? What is it that you'll be baking? Just trying to let you know, bro. Well, thanks. And you're just trying to let you know. I will never be done. Ugh, there will be so much more. You have to clarify another page on your first parade night. Good luck, Ben. That sounds like a lot. Why, hello, Taryn. Got nothing planned, Janito. And we also have the opportunity to watch the training, but I don't know if that's interesting to watch. Also, they haven't released the playing schedule yet, which is really stupid, so you might not even go. If you go watch the training, you're basically just watching Jack himself. So if you only want to see Jack, then you can go watch the training. But if you want to actually see Jack play, then you need to watch the match. And we also have the opportunity to watch. All right, so that K. What's more beneficial as a rec tennis player, going to the gym and lifting weights 3 times per week, going for a run 4 to 6 miles per week? K. It depends specifically on what you need the most help with for your physical game in its entirety. Most tennis players, I would say, don't do weight training. At least most recreational tennis players. They also probably are not running 4 to 6 miles at all. So I think if you just pick one and work on that and do that consistently, it's going to help no matter what. And then if you want to add the other in, by all means, great. Both of them can help. It just depends on what you want help with the most at that current point. So it's up to you, dude, but whichever. So originally Darren had been probably meringues and brownies. Did you get to laugh at James yet, Ben? You wear dresses and diva coats to sports events. You don't think you fit in the tennis crowd? Yeah, the only time you really see people wearing dresses or stuff like that is if they're at one of the Grand Slams, which, if you've done your research, you probably know about the Grand Slams. But yeah, you can wear it. No one's gonna stop you, but you might just be the only one wearing a dress. You can say that I'm good at protecting people I like, but no, you have not fought a bear. Billy got some fireworks we can shoot off. Also, I think you know that I actually set yourself on fire watching Bird's live stream a few weeks ago. Eagle grinder sparks plus your hood equals fire. Bro's gonna help me, Jack. Ben, you haven't had a chance to look. Taryn, you had a bunch more paperwork to do that the Army just dropped on you. It's okay, Ben, no biggie. I want a fire. Bill song either is a must watch. Go buy that fire weapon, Bill. You deserve it. Oh, yeah, we'll do that after the stream's done. Yeah, but how long is a training and how long is a match? They have qualifying matches, then a few days later, half and quarterfinals, and then the final. Tennis matches have no set time limit. Jack could be done potentially in less than an hour, or he could go for 3 hours plus. It just depends on the match itself. Since the tournament you're probably watching is not a Grand Slam, I highly doubt it would go 3 hours, but it is possible. Because he's only going to be playing the best of 2 sets. And then how long training is, I have no idea. I've never been to a training session for a player. Ryan, what's up? How we doing? It's a song. Thanks, Taryn. Brian. Polar bear awareness. Anita. Kelly, hello. How are you? Next. What is your favorite? Okay. On a road trip. Nice, Ryan. Everyone loves fire. To where? The fireman is deep through. I felt it in my soul. Save your ferret. Nice, Ryan. I like it. Rose, going to Quebec has been a dream of yours since 8 years ago. Then go. John, your bedroom blew up, so someone put TNT in your room and match. That's why I didn't comment for a bit. John, are you playing Minecraft right now? While watching the stream? 3 hours? Yes, 3 hours. If you're going towards the beginning of the week, you're probably not going to be subject to a 3 hour match, but yeah, like for the tournament you're going to, I'd say the longest match you would most likely see is probably going to be like 2 to 2.5 hours. Rough guess, if it takes them that long. Going across screen, someone put it on there. I laughed. Okay, what's my favorite match of all time? Looking for a full match to watch on YouTube. Gonna watch some peak tennis this weekend. Kay, I don't have a favorite match of all time, but a lot of people really like the Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic final from the Cincinnati Open. I think it was 2 years ago now. People love watching that match. Even though it's only a 3-set match, people love that one. So that may be a good one to look into if you just wanted to have tennis on. Should be shooting Quebec Rose. Ben, what rose? She wanted to go to Quebec. Her mom banned her vehicle there, and no one helped her. And it was on a major highway. She grabbed her plates and left it. What? Cause when you try, I don't want to go alone. Hello, David. Taryn, why don't you go with Rose? Hey, David. What are we on? Stinking Taryn. Outside Rose when you get a fire whip. OMG, you get bored after 5 minutes, but you feel like it's something everyone should do once in their life. You can. It's up to you though, girl. It's gonna be a while. Or, like I said, Jack, depending upon who he's playing, he could just blow through the guy in under an hour. It's up to you. Well, it's not up to you, but he potentially could just be like done in under an hour, depending upon who he plays, if he's having a good day that day. Yeah, I'm confused. Thinking. See? He's thinking. Okay, maybe. I'll be back. Phone's blown up. Sounds good, Ben. Taryn, is the emoji? All that. Ships. What? I see Brent. Miserable Ambrose. Whoa. What? Tansner dropped a new video about the Python. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. It has not popped up in my feed, I don't think. All that in a bag of chips is a wild saying that I've never heard before. You've never heard that saying before, Janito? Rose Brody won't be miserable. Bill, your house or mansion or box or where you live. Email. You wish you could send the list of players so you can see who is playing. It's a lot of tennis players from all over the world. Yeah, professional tournaments have players from all over the world all the time. What's the name of the tournament? Emotional, bro, I'm loving the wild look. What's the wild look? Just all black? Rose live in a house? Nice. Bill, I'd be remain in a cardboard box. Is she better than Bill? Problem. What's this in with the... Ever watched Lord of the Rings? Is this a men's tournament? It is a men's tournament. Is it? Okay, yeah, so it's the Rotterdam one. Okay. Went to the cinema with the... Watch Lord of the Rings? Yes. Lord of the Rings, crazy. Saying the Python is less like Puro or V-Core and more like a blade with a little extra spin and power. Interesting. Okay. It's like control-oriented spin racket or vice versa, bro. Interesting. I'll be very curious how it plays. It's called the ABN AMRO Pro. Yeah, so it's the Rotterdam one. So with that, yeah, they're not going to release they're not going to release the player schedule fully, at least that I'm going to be able to see probably. But and because that tournament is a 500 tournament, Zverev call off too, but you don't know who that is. Zverev is world number 3 for professional tennis players, at least on the men's side. Rose, no, but you can promise to not make it miserable. Like you to firework party. We have firework party in the boxing breakdown. Who, me? Lawrence. Okay, phone stopped blowing up. Yay! Gee, you ever had a barbecue indoors? What is a 500 tournament? So
on the ATP tour and the WTA tour, because that's just the women's tour. But on the professional tennis tour, there are different levels of tournaments. So like for the main level of professionals, or like the main professionals, there's 250s, which are the lowest. There's 500s, then there's 1000s, and then there's the Grand Slams, which are like the Super Bowl, or not the Super Bowl, that's a bad example, or like the World Cup of tennis, but there's 4 of them. So a 500, you'll still get quite a lot of good players that show up. You may not, and that you may not get all of the ones you want to see, just because there's usually more 500 events going on at the same time in the world. But you usually have a very good chance of seeing a lot of high level players at a 500 level event. They're right. You were watching the Abu Dhabi Open for Women's 500. Yeah. Why are they so easily injured, especially Jackie's always injured? And tennis is a really intense sport. And for how long they go, essentially starting, as you saw, from January, sometimes all the way into November, maybe even December, and then they have to restart the entire season again, it's a lot of physical strain on them. And if they're not properly able to take care of that, or if they're not ready for it, or they just have a bad time, like they just have a bad break and they get injured, it's awful. Bill, you're making me want to go cook bacon. Say I lost her first game in. Oh, sorry, David. Your girl lost. Same as Lord of the Rings Tarrant made a wood stove out of a big ammunition can. Okay. What the what? The universe put the universe? What, Bridget? Oh, boring. Ben, you joined a chat with your fellow co-op army people. They had some questions. You know, it's okay. I all those years, but everything. I think you have a new bill. How's that, Taryn? As you do that, you need to. Oh, thank you. Look at you, gaining test knowledge. I know, right? Crazy, huh? What? About one equals what, Bridget? It's James who makes you laugh like crazy. That's awesome, Taryn. Allow tape decks. Hey, bro. What's up, Sayla? Just injuries, also getting sick. Kicks. How much do I need to pay you for you to show me how to use this drop weight machine, mate? Will, how did it go? That you have to ask me that question. How far did you get? Yeah, with all the traveling all over the world. Elijah, like I've said, don't call me that. She's 79 and is on the edition. I got the part, Elijah. That is it. They do travel a lot. Yeah, they travel extremely a lot. Move all from babe to baby. Well, there you go, Taryn. Rose, are you okay with long distance? Bill, what are you talking about? Just got home from youth group. What have you been up to? Hans, yes, Sayla. That is the role I have received. Hans, not Christoph. Janita, it's a 30 millimeter ammo can. It has 2 baffles and a 3-inch chimney. It fits full size pre-cut wood from gas stations. Send you pictures, Ben. Can use in the basement of the chimney out the well door. No, baby. Well, you got to like the first 2 mains and the dropway would not go parallel at all, so you can't go any further. Horrible experience. That nice, you know. But what's up with the ankle injuries? How did that happen? Hand injuries or arm makes sense to me. Why ankles? Because even though they have shoes that are built specifically to help protect their ankles, with how much they have to start and stop, as well as sometimes the players slide, it can sometimes just be so hard on them physically that they just roll their ankle. So that's why you'll see some players wear braces when they play, just because they're trying to keep their ankles secure as much as possible. But no, Will, I don't know. If you're doing the racket, you're probably not going to be able to get it entirely parallel the whole time. just because of how the racket is going to be sitting on the machine. But I don't know. I'd have to see it to know exactly what you're talking about. Well, horrible experience. Well, it's your first one, dude. Don't worry. Actually, we're not romantic. Rose talked about long distance yesterday. You said you're fine. They actually work better for you because of how you social. You need a lot of time yourself. Hey, congrats on getting a role. Good job. Thank you, Sayla. I appreciate it. Right there. Get some fired. House can stop laughing when a few people around. So yes, I was. I don't think so. You're one of those guys that laughs a lot during plays. You weren't. I survived. Then Scott just left me hanging on his live stream just tonight. Whoa, Taryn. Well, you'll pay for a FaceTime tutor at this point. Bro, that's crazy. Ben, are we doing a Zoom meeting today? Because you ripped me off yesterday. Just kidding. It's all good, man. Probably not tonight, but I don't know. We'll have another one at some point. So gotta go, but have a good night. Have a good night, Sayla. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, well, we can find a time that I may be able to help you through the through a FaceTime. I would assume I would be able to, just because I'd be able to see it, but I don't. We just have to figure it out. Taryn, Brady, growing your beard out. Also, how was the day? Taryn, I'm just waiting until I go get a haircut to trim the beard, but yeah, that's about it. The day was pretty a-okay. I got to talk with someone that was a touring member of Broadway shows. So like they toured the entire U.S. They toured the entire U.S. performing Broadway shows throughout the entire country. So I got to talk with them for almost a little under an hour. So yeah, that has been very cool and very interesting. But yeah, other than that, I just hung around at home, not too much else. And Alex Demonar is apparently the favorite of the tournament. Do I like him? Demonar is cool. Yeah, I like Demonar. He's also very fast. Like, Demonar is just fun. Taryn. Shocking still to dress do a Zoom. Alright, Bill, you'll do a Zooming. What's the meeting about? Nothing, Ben. Nothing, Bill. It would just be us all just talking like this, but in person. Sorry, on Hans, when did I hear back? I heard back earlier this week, Elijah. Yeah, you don't look like Wolverine yet, so it's fine. Okay, there's a meeting in your... Taryn. Jara, have I tried the new Headlinks power strings or know anything about them? Jara, I have not. I also have not heard about those. So I cannot help you there. Actually, I can't talk about your stocks. Yeah, I think you seeing would solve it. You're injured and out from tennis for a while, so need something to do. Will, how did you injure yourself? What did you do? You want to do a show? I was bored, and my friends asked me if I wanted to. Point sounds a lot like the army. You'll begin uniforms. Speaking of Zumbo. No, Elijah, I am not on Broadway. Not there yet. Again, don't what, bro? You can drive him to my place then. I'd like to talk to you. I don't know, Bill. I was just hanging out, I guess. Where's Angel and Daniel and Brian? Taryn, they've already gone to bed. Dude, if you can whip, don't get a haircut. This hair looks good on you. Rose, this hair length is not controllable. Because like it is not controlling itself. Jack is fast too, at least to you. He looks fast, but what do you know? Well, if you think Jack is fast, Alex is faster. Alex is one of the fastest on the tour on the men's tour right now. Rose, what did I cut it? What did I cut? What? Elijah, you sent some issues between us, bro. You don't like it, my friend. Like what, Elijah? Taryn, why are you so bamboozled at my comment sniper? It's cracking you up. I don't know, Taryn. I don't know. Make a business meeting, Ben. I'm from HR. Labo has yet to comment on the video I made just for him. Will, you got a hernia surgery next Tuesday just overuse from tennis? Jeez, dude. That's crazy, man. Well, hopefully you recover from the surgery pretty quickly. Taryn together? Hernia from tennis is crazy. Get well. Okay, I'm done. Get lost there. I'm well aware, Bill. As we gotta give it to shorter guys, they're the fastest. Little Jack Draper at his height could be the fastest. I agree. I only know my way with a compass. A whip. He's a tree. A whip. You whipping, bro. Alcaraz is also blazing fast. Alcaraz is very fast, yes. But I think Demonar still is faster than... I think Demonar is the fastest guy on the tour. I'm not sure if that's confirmed, but I think if he's not the fastest, I know he's one of them. Bill, no, I do not. Well, why'd you cut it? I was talking about your hair. Well, when do you plan on getting it trimmed? I don't know. Probably within like the next 2-3 weeks, maybe. I've 11 to 6'2" is the Goldilocks. Oh dear, do you even have what? Alcaraz is definitely like 5'10" with no shoes on. Lol. They have a lower center of mass makes them very nimble. Wild if you do. Ben, why? I've been nothing but ookish. We don't use inches, so I don't know what that means. But yeah, Jack is really tall, almost 2 meters. Is a kilometer. That's crazy, Janito. Meter. Like 9 football fields. Bruh. Oh, okay, that's not bad. I thought you were talking about in the near days. Nah, I just haven't. I have not scheduled a appointment to get it cut yet. Or like 39 school buses. Okay, serious question. Do you guys think Titanic isn't a comedy? Bill, I've never seen the Titanic, so I couldn't tell you. Parking meter, no Bill. 2.2 kilometers is 1 mile, I think. Oh. Abdul, burning my bro, it's day 52 for asking of those glasses. It's day 52 if you're not getting them, Abdul. It's mine. And we don't have school buses, 1 kilometer is 1 kilometer. Rose gut. It's 1.78 kilometers is a mile, Ben. There you go. Never seen the Titanic? Correct. Why are you not surprised? Because I've not seen many movies, Taryn. You look sick, Iron Man. I look like Iron Man? Well, thanks, Dawn. I guess I'll take it. I've never seen Titanic? Correct. I've never seen Titanic. I know it happens, but I've never seen the movie. Ben, thanks, Abdul. Cool. Colton? Nice to meet you, Colton. How you doing? 300 kilometers per hour is 186 miles. Why do you know that, Janito? Why do you know that conversion? Like off the top of your head. Colton, you go to school? Nice. Go to school for what? Or are you in like grade school? That's
Rose, you might leave for a few days. If you cut it too short, you'll be back when you're the length they are now. Rose, that's gonna be at least a few weeks, I would think. It was meant to be a serious film. They just turned into a comedy at the end. Crazy. Colton, division is hard. Sometimes long division can be. Yeah, death is so funny. Rose, he's still the same man. Just apparently not as attractive with a shorter haircut. Yeah, Gina. So in Canada, the top speed limit is 110 kilometers per hour on highways. On normal roads, it's 40 to 60 kilometers per hour. Titanic is apparently fake. The movie is nothing like what actually happened. It's not the death, Taryn. It's how they die. Gina, the conversion because many motorcycles are limited to 300 kilometers per hour, and you've seen people hit max speed of 186 in the States. You've never seen a bit over 140 yourself. Okay. When you watch a YouTube video about Titanic and Federal Reserve creation, very interesting conspiracy. Well, I also heard conspiracy that the original Titanic was originally like not the one with DiCaprio and everything, the one that was made before that when it first became an idea, that it was originally like Nazi propaganda or something. And I thought that was wild. Yeah, thanks. That you don't think you can go off for that long, but if you forget me, Rose, I don't think I'd be able to forget you. You know what's fair? You know what's funny? What's funny, Taryn? Yes, God, very. Taryn says, Chucky. Why is that? I was kidding. I just haven't seen you with shorter hair. I'm sure you'll make it work. We'll see. You're going to visit the Titanic Museum last summer, but changed your mind last minute. Very sad tragedy. It is. Ben, your dad did 108 when he was delivering an organ donation to the airport. Interesting. I saved my life in a house fire with short hair. Good. You better not. Nah, I would say you're good, Rose. With short hair. Picture what? What, Aaron? It was a heart. Oh. He was delivering a heart. You snuck the chair. Aaron, what are you talking about? Hey, Ron! What are you talking about? 108K is fast, not in Germany though. Tell me when 140 miles per hour was in 2010, Nissan Maxima, everything changes after about 120. Gino, what do you mean everything changes after 120 miles per hour? Bill, no, seriously, me and Brody goes way back. Do we now, though? What's the backstory here? Enlighten me. Hold up, Taryn. Wait a minute. What? How would you know? Bruh, that looks terrible. Yeah, he also did 160 kilometers per hour chasing after the guy who almost killed us on the road. Oh. Well, all right then. You want to be able to say that to someday. Wait, why are you wearing a jacket indoors? Are you always cold? Did you just not realize I'm wearing a jacket and a hoodie? Did you just realize that? But I'm not always cold, but my room has been cold. So that's why I'm wearing them. It just changes. The air pushes the car around, and you have to look very, very far ahead. 104 miles per hour just feels wrong in every way possible. Fair. Terry, you don't remember where from the same egg? I did not, because you're older than me, so that's not possible. As far as Canada running to Canada, what? I mean, you didn't. You were too focused on tennis for the first time. That's crazy. Damn, everybody, where's your axe and flapjacks? I don't know. They have seemed to have left me. Ben, he was in the wrong lane on a highway, basically almost had a head-on collision. Oh, that's not good. I'm glad everyone was okay, though. You don't have candles or heater? M, I have a space heater going right now, but it is not doing enough yet. So, this. Janito, what is a BTU? What do you mean, Bill? Bam. How late you staying up? You right, man. In the Hawaiian War. Interesting. Answers 80 BTUs. Interesting. What is a BTU? You know, we're on school place, so he did a Yui and chased after him. Nice. ML heater. Chains. I don't know. The heater's old. BTU is British thermal unit. You have a heating measurement? Huh. I did not know that. Never heard of one. British thermal unit. Exactly. David, I'm surprised you're still awake, dude. You usually have to work tomorrow. Not late. Taryn, how do you tell a dairy cow from a beef cow class? I don't know. That sounds like a question for Ryan. I'm not a farmer. Never heard of that either. That's all we deal with in the heating part of HVAC. I thought that was a Kelvin. Also, you don't sleep. Ryan, you can't be serious. Taryn, you can't be serious. Oh, there's Ryan. Yeah, I'm not off. Really wish it was the week. Oy. Don't worry, David. You're almost there. How do you tell man from woman? It's love. Dave, our furnace gave out the other night was overheating due to restrictive filter. Interesting, but makes sense. You still know this, right? Tell us what's the difference, Ryan. Gee, if you forget to change filter, the heat's not going to be able to travel through the ducts. Nice. Just say cattle instead, since cow's a mature female. You remember, bro, when we worked for FedEx, you told me you wanted to drive to Canada. Bill, I've never worked for FedEx. If it's a high limit switch, it's going to cut the furnace off after it senses a certain temperature. What's producing milk? And you found out you can set color filters on your phone screen, so instead of the glasses, you turn on your filter, change to orange. It helps you sleep when you want to sleep. Yeah, it's a nice thing to have. I just personally like the glasses better, but if it helps, it helps. M. Who's the driver at the FedEx? I don't know. Every time. Because it thinks it's overheating? Well, it is, because there's too much resistance for the blower to work against, so all that he's staying in the front near first step all around the house. That's crazy. I give him a mailman now? I'm talking appearance. Not FedEx, I mean the insurance company. What? Gina, it was a new filter, but it was Thicker allergen. Style filter got a cheap filter and problem solved. Just couldn't push enough air to keep the furnace cool enough. 185 degrees, tripped to code 4. Dairy cows only 3 certain breeds. Top brand of big. Did you know? Okay, phone's still blowing up. I'll be back again soon. Sounds good, Ben. Gina. Yes, yeah, David. I'm an auto technician, new to HVAC. That wasn't good. What's he good at baking? Nothing. I've never baked. So many breeds for beef and dairy and every specific. What is HVAC? Heating, ventilation, air conditioning, I think is what it stands for. Okay. Gina's just laughing at my racket's pain. Made for beef, not dairy. William, ouch. Exactly. Something fell. Yep, I just watched it and Brody didn't even flinch. Oh no, I flinched, Janito. If you look at my face, you can see the pain in my eyes as I hear it falling off of my desk. Beaver short, stocky, fat, yeah, you want murder of 8. Usually it's perfect balance between filtration and won't cause too much resistance. Heating, venting, and cooling. Beef have a mean temperament. Dairy are like dogs, super lovable. MERV is an acronym. Go up the higher the MERV, the thicker the filter. Yeah. HVAC / for refrigeration. Some bun definitely not skinny. Like an AC, or what does it do? Where's your fresh? You know, where in the world are you getting your information? They're a lot leaner than beef. Error codes 4 probably. Is it limit switch open? Is it Holstein compared to Angus? Rose, that would be the best time to make a joke, but you should keep your cool. Go for it, Rose. Linux, I believe, 2014. We also ordered on big rooftop units for like office buildings and stuff. That's when it gets real. Right, beef cows are sold by the weight. Yep, limit switch open. You got it. You worked on a farm and competed in a national vet science competition. No, Elijah. You might want to get that checked out. Also part of FFA, you'll never know how hard that is for you. What? Riley, sorry late. It's okay, Riley. Welcome. How you doing? Qualities never turn until after the cuts. Buddy, all pal. Talk about livestock, not meat. Today's a high school program. Riley, you left me alone with them. They're still alive. And then refrigeration is real deep. But other than that, you gotta fix a rust spot on your car soon. That should be fun. Jeez. Tara's an FFA. I'm sorry, Gino. I'm a rancher. That's cows. I'm telling you that your high school information is incorrect. Princess. Probably neither, if I'm being honest. David's small, but you want to make sure you do it right. Sand it all down, use filler. If you have to, multiple coats primer, then bang, spray paint. Are people beeping about farm? I don't know. Ian? No. I am probably one of the farthest things from I'm probably one of the farthest things from an intellectual. There are very few things that I know in depth about, and I don't know, and most of the stuff in the world is not that. If we're talking about tennis gear, like tennis racket, shoes, or strings, I can usually help out. Anything else besides that, probably not your guy. Terrence, you were working with some imaginary cattle. Look at a picture of Holstein. Ooh. No, you were giving imaginary information. What are we arguing about? They will use R13-4A, and on autos you have the rust repair process locked in as well. Which one's tolerance gear, which one's short and fat? Come on, man. How hard is it to keep my cool? No, I can't make my joke. There's too many people here. It's nothing dirty though. Then make the joke, Rose. There's no basis. Cows and HVAC. Thank you for clarifying. God bless. I got you, Ian. Right, every breed has an average weight per height. Right, you're killing me. I don't like farm animals. They smell and make loud noises. Yeah. All counts both good food and pets. For cars, yeah. Ice machines and water fountains too. Well, for some reason, 134A is a decent one for small compressors, I guess. Every cow you've worked with, let's consider the facts said here. Ryan, stop smoking. Do dairy cows have to be as large as possible? Bill, I'm not gonna read that comment of yours out loud. You want to pet? I want to pet a pet mini cow badly and treat it like a pet dog. I can't. You'll find me weird. Rose, we're all weird. What's the difference? Just wish cars weren't so expensive. Dairy heavier than beef for the most part. You can't treat a cow like a dog. They're bigger. You should really sleep though. You just feel great. Love. I'm not weird. Orphis tubes, David. God, no! Right, I know. I thought beef were heavier than dairy. You're killing me, man, bro. Nah, man, I can't wait for the weekend, man. David, have a great night. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great sleep. Good luck tomorrow. You were saying that we're skinnier? Okay, anyway. You tell beef from, there by size. Do let us know if Frozen goes. Will do, sir. Yeah, it totally has the same advice as someone you saw in the last stream. Kind of odd behavior. Steal pics. What, Ian? What are you talking about? Hope we get a new test bid soon. I thought beef cows were just retired dairy cows by day. When is the weekend? Dairy's getting a mess. Not my stream though. What you mean, Ian? Beef for literally tails dairy not so much. I'll need luck, bro. Yeah, Janito. Seems a little Venturi effect. Now you tell beef cow being sold to a feedlot. Bet your group chats calm down. Nice. And why do Americans distinguish cows from each other? For us, cows count. I don't know. Not every American does. It's just those that know about cows are able to distinguish it. You said dairy is bigger than beef, so I'm gonna go by that. William, how you been, bro? Hope you're good. Ryan, time appearance, livestock. So maybe when we talk more in person, India, I'll be more open to saying more of my jokes. There we go. Ryan's talking facts. I'm speaking facts. I don't know. Good day. Good night for you, David. No, you said that dairy cows were skinny. Ryan, right now, look up a beef cow, not the numbers of me, just picture Angus. And she has a fake AVI, is what I'm getting at. You just think that's weird, not a reflection on you at all. Ian, what's an AVI? Or are you just saying a fake AI? Very coverage, Jersey cow. David, engine exhaust pipes also use for terrific to scavenge exhaust from the cylinder. Suction jet pumps work the same way. Very fun physics. They're short. Said they're not so much larger. Responsibility is yours to find your plug message. No, don't make me have to resend it. It'll be too embarrassing now. So, what's larger? Avatar. Oh, beef or no tar. The profile pic. Oh, yeah. No, Ian. That is me. That's just me with not as much beard and hair. That, but no, that is me. That's crazy. And then no way dairy. Like a horse. Beef and it's me right. All cows are not all, but they can be. Sure, Bill. That'll never happen anymore. She'll text like, "Hey, how are you?" All right, Rose. Why, man, eat fish, he day, teach fish man to a lifetime. All right, you're getting caught a little. You confuse yourself, right? Oh, yeah, that's not food. It's dog. Bill, does that mean you eat cat? Dairy or tall and slim? Well, beef and dairy. I don't care which one is cuter. What I care about is which is tastier.
Purely dog too. Beef or short steak. If it's not moving when it's on my plate, I don't want it. Whoa, Scott, what you talking about, man? Stucky. No, there's not. Taryn, Scott is welcome here all the time. What are you talking about? I know out of all the cow breeds, I wouldn't want to eat a Jersey cow or a Highland cow, not much meat on them. You can eat all the animals. Scott, you're Scotty! You want to eat a cat, not gonna lie? No. Why? Short and stocky. Why are you leaving hanging, Scott? Alright. If I wasn't shy, I would say something like, "Handsome man, all blank, but you're shy."
It's all good, Rose. Yeah, I think at least once. Hi. Yeah, you're referring to Riley. Okay. Interesting.
Give up before you up. 5 foot, you to never give up.
Interesting. What breed of cow do you have?
I know. You can technically eat whatever you want if it's ethical or not is a different question.
Yeah. Alright, well. Olivia. Sad out. What, Olivia? Feel I seen that. Not sure how I feel about it. Why is he even talking about me for real? It's something about your profile picture. Sometimes a Slim Jim. Now he's gonna leave. What about his boyfriend? Rose, I'm not leaving yet, but I will be leaving in about 9 minutes because we will have crossed the 2 hour mark. So, you all know what time it is. You all know who it's time for. The person you've all actually been waiting for. You don't even want me here. You just want me so that way I can show you this guy. This absolute unit. This absolutely great moderator of chat. The guy with the sword. The one that you actually want to see. That's not me. So please help me in introducing my co-host, Kirby. Boom. I didn't even know that was going to rhyme until I said it. I'm a poet. Didn't even know it. Bro, we're just going off tonight. Crazy. Curbster will be with me, helping me monitor chats for the last few minutes. We'll get out of here in about 8, because that'll cross the 2 hour mark. And then that'll be it from us. Until next time.
Boost TV. He's Carly's husband. I don't know what it sounds like from my Carly, but blackberries are fine. Kirby. Because you stole the pic or the other person, I'm not claiming to know who the fraud is. Nah, Ian, that's just her and her profile picture. Bill has a cat. Where are his socks? In his shoes. Played a little source. JK little. No, I didn't. Wanna look at Santa Claus? Okay, I better wake up to a message tomorrow morning. You're kidding, no pressure. I think he's a bit overweight. Well, Kirby, are you? He doesn't want to answer that. A few Terrence game 1 point each, and now someone has 16 points. Crazy. So I'd say ho ho ho. Took someone's baby pill. There was that. Yeah, guys, it looks so good. People claiming I'm fake. Children 2 points over in the state. Wow. Scott gets it. Okay, there's plenty of them around. Ryan, I'm questioning your animal knowledge. God, you. Someone's stealing her image on another account. Just letting y'all know. Riley, someone thought you looked so good. They're impersonating you. Do you feel honored? Jonathan, how are we doing, sir? What's up? got a stealing. Got a lot of points then. Ooh, someone's pretending to be me, y'all. Whoa! You're going to touch me. Hell against your will. Nope. This guy would have so honor indeed. Ooh, identity theft. Woo! Jonathan, should we do a light bulb next since ceiling fan missions has been completed? I mean, Jonathan, you've seen the light bulbs. Like, you've already seen those when you saw the ceiling fans. So I'm ready to fall asleep to some skateboarding. Right now, it's consistent on selling, owning, and doing it. Lol, not some classroom setting with a few field trips and class. Gal, that's not my experience, Ryan. Fraud! It was mine. OMG, Ryan, you're such a rob. How about animals? Ryan sell himself for thin crust. Oh yeah, Ryan, have you ordered your pizzas yet? It's a single fan blade. Is it pizza time yet, buddy? No, it's not pizza time yet? It's crazy. Oh, equals American. Oh, since when? Oh, never mind then. Alright, Jonathan. Darren, you even walked your cows and lambs around the whole campus. Why is he laughing at my comment of him selling himself? Nope, but the sale of cattle never changes unless alarm detector. What? You just saw the ceiling. The state of that drops. Yeah, dude, it's old. You can't walk your cows, you auction your cow and lambs, not sure about the prices of meat. Ezio, what's up? Since forever. Forever. I like cleaning them, walking them. Should we do the alarm detector? Nah. Gino, you want me to flip the ceiling tiles like couch cushions? That's crazy. Yuki, you love Kirby? Thank you. He appreciates it. Ezio, I look better with a beard. When have you seen me without the beard? I know it's been a long time since you've been here, but where have you seen me without it? Same species use the same process. Peace and peace. See you, Bill. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you stopping by. Prices always change. You're a chill dude. Props, bro. Thanks, Ian. Appreciate it. Once I found this water, there was like 20 giant 7+ pound pigs in there. You got up the water real quick. Yeah. Let's do that. It was lighter than that. You should paint your ceiling tiles. Your school does that with their ceiling tiles for seniors. Seniors would paint a ceiling tile and they would put it up. Nah. Grab it. Go again. When are we ending? 3 minutes, Ben. We're gonna hit the 2-hour mark and then we're gonna be done. That's so cute. Names on the door. SEO, so I remember you? Yeah. You were here quite a while ago, but I do remember you. I do remember the name. Kirby's mad at us. Kirby just always looks like this. M, you've always wanted a Renaissance ceiling. Then M, start painting your ceiling. So you will. You're no fun. Oh well. I'll give you 2 hours. Sounds good. You had to go again. All good, Ben. The nerd. Ceiling fan. The one that Mark burned that ceiling to the ground, brother. Nah. I would like to continue to live in this room. Jenny too. Arner. Arner. Open the door. Open the door. Ceiling fan in here. Open the door. I look French. I am not French as far as I know. Ceiling answer name. Arner clear. Jinx Riley, what is nar? We back in. I was seeing that nar. Bro, what's wrong with Scott? I don't know, Taryn. Ian, not worth it. Anyone watch H2O? No. I never watched it, but I know about ner clear ner. Scott, I can't explain it, Taryn. The Mermaid Show? Yeah. That's where it's from. Also, when's the play? You might have to come out to that. Scott. Taryn, the play is in May. You like a bit of French and German years ago, though. And it's weird you say German because there's one person that comes in here. Her name is Alicia, and the very first thing she ever said in one of these chats was, "Oh my gosh, you look like my ex-boyfriend, and you look exactly like him. You just don't sound like him." And I was like, "What? Hold on." And it was because he apparently looks just like me, but he's German. So it was funny you said that I look German, because that's what that made me think of. Rose officially reading faster, yay. Somewhat. That's the Mermaid Show. What's the new GIF thing on the screen? I don't know. Did they add Jules to Canada? Here, I think 3 months behind. Change the dot red or gray. Take my card. Riley, it's red. What? Why you think that? Let's do Jules. Hi. Well, they're our neighbors, so I would know. Riley. Ugh. In the end, Germans and French and white Americans look the same. Ezio, is that racial profiling? Is it? Chinito. Ezio, no. Yeah, you sound that bike yet. I've never seen Jules. It's just mentioning facts. It's all good, Ezio. We just having fun with it. Hey, but all right, y'all. We've crossed the 2-hour mark, so Curbster and I, we're gonna head on out of here. We're gonna be done for the night. So, with that being said, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. You took time out of your day to come hang out with me, come hang out with Kirby, come hang out with everyone in the streams. I really appreciate it. Today was day 35 out of 365, which is insane to me, but hey, we're getting there. We're almost 10% of the way done with the goal for the year. So, with that being said, thank you all for being here. As I said, I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day/night from wherever you are in the world. And, as always, take care.